Nikki.
Hello, you're right.
I'm alright, and you?
I'm good. Are you good to talk now?
Yeah, yes.
So, where are we? So yeah, the update really with your stuff is that I think I briefly explained to you that I owe you something. And what's left for us to do for you is your grading, which is your sizes for your patterns. Now, in terms of me, well, I should start by saying that, yeah, unfortunately we were unable to source any suitable fabrics for you. I really don't think you should compromise on the fabrics.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think you should go ahead just because you're comfortable working with me.
Yes.
I think it's more important to get the product right.
Yes.
So in terms of what's next, I will refund you your money. You will get your patterns from us. The only thing is we are currently having issues with our scanner, and so there might be a 2-week wait before you get your sizes. And what I need to know from you is whether you want your patterns in digital form or a hard copy.
Okay.
But obviously you wouldn't know this really yet because you don't know where you're gonna be manufacturing.
The thing is, remember the Portuguese link that you sent me?
Yes.
Okay. I get in contact with them.
Yep.
And they send me samples of fabric. The fabric has a very good quality, and they have actually a new technique.
Okay.
That you can have 2 different fabrics together.
Okay.
Like one. I like that. And right now is. Before you do, I just want to double check with you if we can do. Do you know the inside part?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I want to ask. Is going to be the exact way that is the prototype, or is actually better?
Sorry, what was your question?
The question is, do you already done the pattern? Or we still can improve. It's just centimeters, small little things.
I mean, the pattern's done. What is it that you wanted to change?
It's not change. It's just improve the. Do you know the inside?
Yeah.
I like to see if it could be little. Maybe it's the fabric that done that. If it's actually under the bum, the gluteus.
What is it that you actually want? I can't understand what you want to change.
Okay. You want to know what? Can you have access to WhatsApp?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Okay. Nikki, sorry, I've been so running like.
You and me both.
Yeah, it's like the assignments.
Yeah.
The exams and the work and
everything.
Like this, yes.
Being a mom.
Yes.
Being a partner. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So I was thinking that I could have more time with you, like I still have time to come back to work, and then
it's fine.
I saw your text.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. So it sounds like you have something good there. What it sounds like is that I need to give you as much information as possible to hand over to them. I'm happy for them to contact me to discuss pattern cutting stuff or whatever. But I feel happy handing over to them. They sound good.
Yeah.
And I'm still. I mean, don't think you like. Once I hand you over, like, don't think you can still contact me to ask me questions and stuff.
Thank you.
It's fine. I've told you already. It's a very good product, and I'm rooting for you. So, yeah, I'm here if you need. my aim is just to make sure that we are moving at a good pace. I know there's been quite a few hiccups, but it's just the reality of, you know, the process.
It's like I feel like I'm glad because I'm very glad we are all women. So far, I was in contact with them, and then I see the team I was like, actually, this is a product for women made by women.
Yeah, for women by women.
It's true. And remember that I was telling about the content, the work behind the scenes, and I feel like actually this is a very important factor.
We have footage. We have some really good footage for you, actually. We have some really good footage because we discuss your stuff quite a lot, and we have been actually filming. Oh, you know already, we've been filming behind scenes. So, and yours is heavily involved in it. So, I can share that footage with you.
Thank you. And it's amazing. Because I'm very anxious person.
Yeah.
I want everything done for yesterday.
Yeah.
So this is actually okay, Marcy. We just trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, just trust. Even work with you as well was because this is not my area. I have to be vulnerable. I'm just
very vulnerable. Yeah.
Yeah, and just trust. And even with the change with the factory, I was okay. At least she's honest.
Yeah, I'm just honest. I tried to be so honest. I don't think you should settle.
I appreciate that. I appreciate so much.
Yeah, it's all about you getting the right product. I'm not here to steal everyone's money. It's all about you being in the right hands. And if I can help that, then so be it. If I can help, I can. If I can't, I can't.
And that's and that is like. It's like I said, the trust, there is no money that paid that. So I just want to tell you, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you to Taka.
I will let her know.
Okay, but correct me, it's Taka.
Tak. T-A-K, like blue tack. Tak.
Yeah, Tak.
Yeah.
I tell her, send her all my love.
I will. Please. This is her little baby project, so she'll appreciate that.
Okay. But I don't want to just say words. I want to bring something more to you guys.
I'm sure we'll work again. But let me keep you updated on when we fix our scanner. We will make that change for you, and then I will let you know all the information that I'll be handing over to you. So if you can just bear with us for a bit. I'm actually focusing on the scanner right now. I'm probably going to be up really late because it's stopping all the work that's coming through, so I need to get it sorted.
Okay.
So it is priority. But I'll keep you updated.
Thank you so much.
And please, can you send me your bank details, please?
Yes, I will send on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna end. When you ready, if everything ready, I will hand to them.
Okay.
Okay, and give your contacts.
Yep.
So if they need more information, the technique part.
Yeah.
And then you can be in contact.
That's fine.
Yeah?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Nikki.
No problem. Say hi to the kids.
I will.
Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, she's so lovely. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? So that was a client who has a really good product. It's a new invention. We work on quite a lot of these. New invention meaning this is something that isn't not on the market. It's never been done, and people have trusted us to sort of bring it to life. As you just heard from that conversation, she's very happy with the service so far. It just so happens that we are not able to provide the fabrics that she needs, and so I have suggested that she does not compromise in fabrics and she finds another manufacturer to work with as opposed to working with us. Yes, we lost a lot of money from doing that, but it's important to get the product right. that wouldn't sit well with me if I was, you know, like, that's not my style. And so I recommended a new manufacturer that was based out in Portugal, and she has already got in contact with them and they have sent her swatches. She seems to be happy with the fabrics. And so this handover process to that manufacturer in Portugal, I will try to make it as easy as possible. However, there might be a little bit of back and forth. The issue is that we don't know how things are going to work on the final fabric, because at the moment we have only been toiling. And now, I don't know if I've mentioned this previously, but toiling is usually the garment that is made out of a cheaper version. That wasn't a good explanation. A toile is a prototype or mock-up of a final garment. Usually we use a cheaper fabric that resembles the final fabric to obviously save costs. But if you can, for example, high-end companies like the Gucci's, Pradas, they would use the final fabric for toiling because they don't want any discrepancies, whereas most people don't have the luxury of doing that. And so because we have only got to the toiling stage, there will be discrepancies with the final fabric, especially because she's using like 4-way stretch fabric, so the difference in stretch might be different, therefore it's going to fit differently. So what I've suggested to her is that she gets them to make her final fabric, final sample, sorry, see how that feels. If there's any changes, come back to us, we make those changes, and then she can go again at getting a sample number 2, and hopefully that's correct. If it's not correct, we just keep going until it's perfect. We keep doing that, and then yeah, she has a great product. Ladies, you're gonna love this, trust me. If this product goes well, I might actually see if this manufacturer want to work with me. Yeah, I will take a trip to Portugal and see all their resources and what they can provide, and we will become partners. I have briefly spoken to her before, so she's aware of what I do and what I'm trying to do. And yeah, we would sort of act as a London representative for that manufacturer. For those, that's sort of the direction that we are having to go in. We are now sort of like an agency as opposed to an atelier. We are now representing manufacturers. They have the resources, we have the clientele. I bring them the clientele, they provide the resources. I take a cut, they get their profit, and that's how it's working. Now that's it. The reason why she went to that manufacturer specifically is because they are known for sustainable fabrics. Now we provide that, but not to the extent of this manufacturer. And so I told her, hey, go and ask these guys if they can help you, and look, it's successful. So yeah, one thing I hate is paying people. I do it very well, I promise. Immediately, as soon as you invoice me, I pay it, but I just hate it. It's really shit. It's like, what was the point taking the job on when you see your profit and you're like,
we are currently experiencing high call volumes. Please bear with us. We will endeavour to answer your call as quickly as possible. Thank you for calling DHL Express. Please be aware that all calls are recorded for monitoring and training purposes. Catherine Johnson. is not available. Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hiya, I'm hoping I'm through to Sarah. It's Naiki here speaking from Naiki Lemon Limited. You said you emailed across some prices for me, but I haven't received it. If you can resend, please. That's the info@naikilambert.com email. Thank you very much. Bye. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You look cute. So do you. Got a compliment on the street. Did you? Yeah. Where? She's off. Suppose. I forget this was our studio rack. And we used to just walk on it, lie on it. Everything. Just forget. How are you? Good. Oh God. I am not used to leaving the house properly, you know. Well, you're gonna be back to that in an orderly manner. That is. Did you forget the door? Yeah. No, you didn't. It's in your bag. Oh, did I forget it? Yeah. Oh no. Hello. Hola, hola. Freedom boy. You're so nice. Thank you. You're alright. Mhm. How are you feeling today? Good. What number are you on? I'm on a 9. Hey! What number are you on? I'm on a 9. Nice. Why am we on a 10? After my tea, I'll be on a 10. Yeah. Do you want a tea? Good. And a coffee, please. Coffee? I haven't drunk coffee today yet. What are you doing with your loose measurement? Smells very banana-y. Can you smell it, people? Oh. Have you ever had Cerelac? Cerelac. It's like baby porridge. No. So good. I know how to get it. Have you ever tasted breast milk before? Hell yeah, when I was a baby. Yeah, but as an adult? No, not that I know of. So I tasted some on the weekend. Tell the people, please, why? Because whose titty juice have you... Whose titty juice have you been drinking? Whose titty juice have you been drinking? My cousin's wife. How did it taste? Not how I thought it would. It's the second time, but this is. Well, I couldn't remember how it tasted the first. What was the first time? Tasting titty juice. The first time was my friend's sister. But I couldn't remember what it tastes like, so I was curious. The burning. So, what does it taste like?
I don't believe in energies and when you walk into a place and
in terms of like texture,
it's about the placement of things within that.
the texture is very much.
Do you believe in it?
Do you think I've got a good energy?
Very good energy.
Like coconut water.
I don't even like coconut water.
And then the taste is very sour.
Good energy.
And babies like that?
Not very sour, just like
Not sweetened? Yeah.
It's very subtle, isn't it?
Quite.
So, do you want these up there?
Yeah, if you don't mind making them look a bit more like this. A bit more organic, Alan.
Alright then, okay.
it's quite. I can't put my finger on it.
Whose idea was this? Was it a joint
But,
effort with you and Lindsay?
Yeah, working with Lynn this week, I didn't realise how much we had in
Yeah.
common when it comes to taste.
Did you put sugar in this? Or is it just with the banana?
It was quite easy because we
Sweetening
put
it.
our two mood boards side by
Sugar,
side.
there's sugar in
We
there.
both had the same
But
colour palette.
I shouldn't have put
We
sugar in
both
there, really,
looked
'cause
at
you don't need it.
foliage, and we both had water features.
If you're gonna eat fried goods, might as well just go all
to
out.
work with her and just
What you do then? Try not to
Creative flair.
lose my shit.
State of the art.
Just editing Debbie's pattern. Who's Debbie? D-Range. Who's D-Range? A client. Have you not been with us for this whole process?
What do you mean who's doing?